Government rolled out the new lower secondary education curriculum in February 2020 with an aim of creating and meeting the learners' needs, especially in regards to skills training and enhancement. According to officials from the National Curriculum Development Center, this curriculum was overdue since it had not been revisited since the colonial education system was introduced. Speaking to the Direct Educational Services at the Kampala Capital City Authority, Juliet Namodu, this curriculum was overdue and a welcome move that will help students acquire knowledge through what they have learned at school to their day-to-day lives since it's practical, as she explains.
Because it's going to enable them acquire knowledge through application. This curriculum prepares the learners to use what they learn in real life situations. It's very practical, it's fun, and I believe very strongly that the students who are in S1 who've started this journey are going to enjoy it, and by the time they finalize their O-level studies, they will have acquired a lot of knowledge. Under the new curriculum, teachers will compile the learners' achievements under the formative assessments in a 4-year cycle, find an average score and submit it to the UGANDA National Examination Board to contribute 20% in the final examinations, to which learners will be required to carry out research and practicality to what they have learned in all subjects. 20% of their final exam results at every level will be in line with the practicability of the content that they have learned in the different subjects that they take. And therefore, it requires the learners to carry out research, to go to use internet, to be practical, to work with resource people, to use their environment to acquire those extra aspects of the research that they've been requested to carry out, and that makes them better learners. Juliet Namodu confirms how this curriculum will have students live a healthy life, since it introduces subjects with an element of physical education which will require students to be healthy, but also how to engage with other persons in unhealthy conversation, among others. To live with others, to work with others, to carry out business with others, and also to have a healthy life that is not only theoretical but practical in a way, because subjects like physical education will require that all students are practically involved in physical education, even at the higher level. Many times the learners get a lot of support in physical education when they're at the lower end, primary school. But now that it's going across to the high school as well, then they're going to continue to be healthy, to live a healthy life in addition to learning and being able to pass their exams. Shortly after the curriculum was launched in January 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic hit the world. Yet this curriculum gives learners to learn in a sizable group, making it hard to be implemented. But Juliet Namodu thinks otherwise, as she advises teachers to find new ways of implementing this new routine. Where they have followed all the SOPs, and the component that is now at stake is the social distancing. We call that a small bubble. They create small bubbles in their classrooms where they are safely working with each other at a fairly good distance, but they're still communicating. Secondly, this is also going to bring the teachers to think outside the box. If I cannot have group work in the classroom because of social distancing, how can I use the environment around me, outside the classroom, to continue to practice or to teach my learners in those small groups, and they share ideas and learn. The new curriculum provides learners with skills including critical thinking, teamwork, among others. Brian Senkumba, Channel 44 Prime News.